So a lot of people want to protect their whole home network at once. And the way to do that with Surfshark is to set it up on your router. Now, Surfshark doesn't have a dedicated router app, but it does support manual router setup, and it's more straightforward than it sounds. So today, I'll walk you through how to get it running on your router, step by step. And just a reminder, I'll include links to Surfshark down in the description. Basically, instead of installing the app on every device, the router itself connects to Surfshark, and everything on your Wi-Fi gets covered automatically. And this is really useful for things like game consoles, because Surfshark doesn't have console apps, so the router route is how you protect those. Now, to start, you'll need a router that can act as a VPN client using the OpenVPN protocol. Something to note is that not every router supports this, so check your router settings or its manual first, because without a VPN client option, there's unfortunately no app to fall back on. Then log into your Surfshark account in a web browser and head to the manual setup area, where you can download an OpenVPN configuration file for the server location you want. And keep in mind, you'll want to pick a server close to you here, since a nearby server will give you the best speed, because distance adds latency. After that, open your router's admin panel, which you usually reach by typing the router's IP address into your browser. Then find the VPN client section, upload the configuration file you downloaded, enter your credentials, and enable the connection. And finally, to verify it worked, grab any device on your Wi-Fi and search something like "What is my IP?" If it shows the location of the server you picked, that's how you know it's working. Now, if things aren't connecting, the usual culprit is a typo in the credentials, so re-enter those carefully and try again. Also, it's worth noting that Surfshark doesn't support IPv6, so if you're seeing leaks or odd behavior, disabling IPv6 on your devices is the recommended precaution. And if your speeds feel slow, just swap in a configuration file for a closer server, as that usually fixes it. One honest limitation to keep in mind is that with a router setup, your whole network is locked to one location. So if you want a different country, you'll need to load a different configuration file and you won't get the per-app controls the regular app gives you. So just to recap real quick, you download the OpenVPN file from your Surfshark account, load it into your router's VPN client section, connect, and then verify your IP. So hopefully you found this video helpful. If so, please leave a thumbs up, as I always appreciate that. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave those down in the comments below, as I love getting to answer as many of those as I can. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.